UFC Fight Night 102 Lewis vs Abdurakhimov is the UFC's first card in Albany, and it's still undergone some changes. The main event is still from the heavyweight division as Derrick Lewis and Shamil Abdurakhimov clash, but Charlie Ward had visa problems for his welterweight match with Randy Brown and was pulled for Brian Camozzi. Women's strawweight fighter Juliana Lima, bantamweight Raphael Assuncao, and featherweight Tiago Trator are all looking for new opponents with just over 2 weeks to go. UFC Fight Night 102 Lewis vs Abdurakhimov is coming up Friday, December 9th, 2016 at 9 p.m. That's the main card at the Times Union Center in Albany, New York, and you can watch it on UFC Fight Pass. Derrick Lewis, who's 16-4 and won a contest, did not look impressive in a split decision win over Roy Nelson in July, while Abdurakhimov, who's 17-3, did just enough to earn a split decision win over Walt Harris in October. It is fairly clear that both fighters are coming off of narrow victories and are aiming for a more decisive outcome in this spot. Lewis has won 14 fights via knockout, while Abdurakhimov has 7 wins via TKO KO, 4 via submission, and he is well versed in grappling and kickboxing. He has more skills and is more versatile, but Lewis has more knockout power, and if he clashes Abdurakhimov, it could be curtains. Look for Lewis to defend the takedowns, give this a stand-in fight, and look to eventually know Abdurakhimov out. Our pick for this fight is Lewis. For the heavyweight bout, Ngannou, who's 8-1, scored a TKO win over Bojan Mihalovic in July, his 4th straight win via TKO KO, while Hamilton, who's 15-5, knocked out Damian Gorowski in July. Hamilton has split his last 6 fights, but the Frenchman Ngannou is rolling out right now and has a little more versatility than Hamilton, who will look for the knockout, but Ngannou has 3 submission wins to go with his knockout power. He is the more versatile fighter, which is why he is the better pick in this spot. Our pick for this fight is Ngannou. For the light heavyweight bout, Cummins was 8-4, has lost 3 of his last 4, all by TKO KO, after he was stopped by Antonio Rogueiro Nogueira in May. Villante, who's 14-7, is 4-4 in the UFC now after a unanimous decision loss to Ir Latifi in March, and he cannot put together a solid run at 205 pounds. There is a good chance that this ends by knockout, as all 4 of Cummins' losses have gone via TKO KO, and Villante has lost that way 3 times. Our pick for this fight is Villante. For another light heavyweight bout, Anderson has 8-2, lost a top split decision to Mauricio Shogun Rua in May, while O'Connell, who's 17-8, has lost 2 in a row after falling to Steve Boss in June. Both have knockout power as Anderson has 3, knocked out once, and O'Connell has 9, knocked out 4 times. O'Connell can get bit wild at the times, and that could open him up for Anderson. Our pick for this fight is Anderson.